Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set and getting to start. Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bryce Harper leading things off and takes a strike. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Strike him out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
One out, base is empty.
Let's go, Mac.
And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Dad.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Abrams tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. And now let's look at the Phillies opening day lineup. Chris, the expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Indeed they are, Boog, and 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
JT Realmuto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. There's a swing and a drive. And that is a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. Getting the nod in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Here's Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Nationals lineup for opening day. Chris, 2024 felt like more of the same from them.
Yeah, Boog. Same record as 2023. but there were some signs of change. Some of their young players started to blossom a little more, and you could see glimmers of hope for the future. It'll be interesting to see how 2025 goes for him.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Line drive. And foul ball. That one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike. Two balls, two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Next to hit for the Nats, Riley Adams. Looking for his first big league hit right here. He swings and fouls one off. The other way. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And ball one to the right fielder. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. And that one is inside. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Two outs. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball four, two aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1.
Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, two outs. To third. It's through for a hit. Around third. There comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Big RBI for him right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Robert Hassel the third. Now at the plate. Fastball is outside.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's in there.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple of runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one wrapped foul. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So up next, Trey Lipscomb. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Garcia, the lead runner, out at second. Hassel at first, 2 out of the inning. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Garcia rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. And first offering is fouled off. Tough start for him so far, already at 30 pitches here in the first. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jesus Luzardo done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tyler Phillips.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, Trey Turner at the plate. to work. And a big swing and a miss.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0
0-1.
lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Fought off foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
In the air, right side of the infield. Bell settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And here comes Alec Boehm. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Cal Stevenson. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Boom on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2. Hauls it in to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. It's 5-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Riley Adams digs in now. First pitch misses. Ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And now here is Alex Call. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Outside. Call checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. That catches the corner. Tapped softly on the ground. Boom. The throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Buddy Kennedy. That one outside. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye right there. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Two balls, no strikes to count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Kennedy around third. Relay throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And now the count is even. And a slider misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. And a curve misses outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here comes a 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out to short in his first trip. That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-2 to count. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's way outside. It's 2-2. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Up and in, and 1-1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. Castellanos off of first with 2 away. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2 now. That one missed.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Low blow, and he can't pick it.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Way inside.
2 straight.
Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that's
Inside, ball
off
one.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Man at first, one
No
away. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Inside, just missed. And that is in for a strike. And the count's full.
Count is
Good
3-2.
approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball
Extra base,
4,
ball
2
4.
aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And now up for Washington, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out. 3 double play. And the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 2. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the left fielder, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these
0-1.
Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch
that's a
count,
ball.
and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Way out front for strike 2.
One ball.
Still relatively
Two
early,
strikes.
but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Just
That's off the
missed.
plate.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one out to right. Call. And makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Cal Stevenson. He's 0 for 1. Stevenson goes 5 feet 9 inches,
0-1's the count.
28 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Not
Two
even
balls,
close
one
there.
strike.
And it's 2-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Stevenson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a base hit into right center field. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. A double and a run scored his first time up, and that misses. And it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's a 1-run game.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Back to the top of the lineup, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Slider right there. Fouled off to the right. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Counts 1-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Heads up base running right there. Oh, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that is out of play. Two outs.
Ball. Down.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two down. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 4. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Keibert Ruiz. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Ruiz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So the Nats lineup turns over. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Let's go, Nats. Come on. Let's go, Big Nats. All right.
That one misses in the dirt. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Christopher Sanchez, the left-hander, up and throwing. Suarez getting cranked up as well. This one smashed down the right field line.
Nope.
And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-4.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Yeah.
Adams now at the plate as he swings
0-1
through
the
strike
count.
one. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a swing and a miss. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Chases that one out of the zone. Strikeout number 8.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Turner now. First
Ball
offering
one,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1. The shortstop
balls,
takes the
no
ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Phillies trailing by 2 here on opening day. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And it remains 2-2. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Wilson jumps out of the way of the first pitch. The Nats leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips in the dirt.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hassel. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Alex Call. Phillips back to work. That
Count
misses the
1-0.
zone. Ball one.
Well, these Nats really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to
Offense off
me
the
like they
plate, ball
really
2.
wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one sliced foul. The 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Call gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Nats.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third, might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Robert Hassel III. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Real Muto in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Trevor Williams gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Boom. Stands in now and watches strike 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Hers, the lefty, warming up as well. That one fouled off. On the ground to third, Lipscomb. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Cal Stevenson getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hassel hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Buddy Kennedy, 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right field. Call makes the play, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ranger Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Stevenson makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And that misses. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Devin Sweet appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Sanchez getting loose as well, and that one clips the corner.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground, right side, Kennedy fires to first in time. Two down, base is empty. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he swings over the top there.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order. They're up 6-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. DJ Hers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the DH, Garrett Stubbs. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Hers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Nationals trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Nick Castellanos will hit next.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Slider misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. DJ Hers gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Orlando Ribalta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, one out. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses.
That's inside.
Oh, right to the backstop. Save. And now second and third with one gone. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
Harper at third. Castellanos over at second with one down. And a count 1-2. So the tying run at second. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. And that's the third out. Phillies leave a couple, and the score remains 6-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Devin Sweet.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, C.J. Abrams. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And it is 2-1. There's a strike.
2-2 to count.
On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Riley Adams. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Off the plate.
Outside.
The count now 2-2. And that one popped in the air left field. Wilson. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the 8th. And the batter now, Weston Wilson. Ribalta back to work. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
Let's go Nationals.
There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Let's go DC.
Fly ball center field. Hassel heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Orlando Ribalta departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jorge Lopez. And now it's Alec Bohm. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now the center fielder, Cal Stevenson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies 4. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Alex Call. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. And another ball. And there's the strike.
Ball 3.
There's the strike at the knees.
3-2.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. That's outside, and that's ball one. And that's too high.
2 balls, no strike.
That one to first. Harper takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense.
Trey Lipscomb, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And it's fouled away. He goes down looking. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan. A chance at his first save of the year. Now it's the second baseman, Buddy Kennedy. And there's a foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
That one the other way, and a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Tying run at the plate. Left field. Wood gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. So Harper stands in. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That one to first. To second, Abrams. And that's a double play to end it.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.